Hello student, today we are going to discuss next chapter, that is chapter number 12, measures of length, mass and capacity. So without wasting any time, let's start this chapter. So the first topic is measurement of length. For reaching any place, one should have an idea of how far the place is. This helps to decide how to reach that place by walking, taking the train, bus or aeroplane. To measure how far a place is, we need to measure the length between the places. So what does measurement means? Measurement means the comparison of an unknown quantity with a known quantity. Okay? So let's begin this topic. The basic unit of length is meter. It is used to measure length of object, height of the wall, height of the person, length and breadth of the playground and etc. Here are the some units given for the better understanding of the measurement of length. So the left side is higher units and the right side of the meter is lower unit. Okay? Conversion means convert one unit to another. For example, we don't measure the length of the book in kilometer. In such cases, one have to convert the kilometer into centimeter. So conversion is very important in our day-to-day life. So kilometer means 1 kilometer means 1000 meter. Similarly, 1 hectometer means 100 meter, 1 decameter means 110 meter, meter means 1 meter, decimeter is 1 by 10 meter, centimeter is 1 by 100 meter and millimeter is 1 by 1000 meter. So, kilometer, hectometer and decameter are the unit which is more than or a higher unit than the meter, and decimeter, centimeter and millimeter is the lower unit. Next is how you are going to convert kilometer into hectometer, hecto to deca or the rest smaller or the larger unit. Okay, so km is for kilometer, hm is for hectometer, dam is for decameter. Don't confuse between decimeter and decameter. DAM is for decameter and DECIMETRE it is for DM decimeter. CM is for centimeter and mm is for millimeter. If you want to convert kilometer to hectometer, you have to multiply with 10. Similarly, if you want to convert hectometer into a decameter, again you have to multiply with 10. Decameter to meter, again you have to multiply with 10. Meter to decimeter, you have to multiply with 10. Centimeter, multiply by 10. And centimeter to millimeter, again multiplied by 10. If you want to go reverse, means if you want to convert a smaller unit to a higher unit, then you have to divide with 10 in each step. And if you are skipping any step, then you have to multiply those number. Like if you are skipping from, like here you can see you are going from decimeter to decameter. Okay, so you are skipping one step, that is meter. So 10 multiplied by 10 is 100. So you have to divide with 100. Okay. Similarly, if you want to convert a kilometer into decameter, then also you are skipping one step, that is hectometer. So you have to multiply it with 100. Okay. I hope it is clear to everyone. So if you are moving from higher unit to lower unit, then you have to multiply with 10 in each step. And if you are moving from lower to higher, then you have to divide with 10 in each step. Remember one thing, when you are skipping any step, you have to take that 0 also and then do the calculation. For example, you can see if you are going from meter to millimeter, it means from higher unit to lower unit. Higher to lower means multiply and lower to higher means divide. So here you are moving from a higher unit to a lower unit. But how many steps you are skipping? 2 means decimeter and centimeter. So it means you have to multiply 10 into 10 into 10, that is 1000. So if you want to convert a meter into millimeter, then you have to multiply it with 100. Let's move to the next topic. Measurement of mass. Mass means weight. Like if you want to measure cereals, vegetables, fruit, medicine, your own weight, table, bag, anything, you have to measure in gram. Okay, so the basic unit of mass is gram. If the value is very much heavier, then you can calculate or you can measure in kilogram, hectogram and decagram. And if it is very light, then you can measure in decigram, centigram and milligram. Okay, like vegetables. Vegetables is measured in kilogram. Fruits is measured in kilogram, but medicines are in milligram. Okay, so here also one table is there. 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram, 1 hectogram is equal to 100 gram, and 1 decagram is equal to 10 gram. And the lower units are 1 decigram is equal to 1 by 10 gram, 1 centigram is equal to 1 by 100 gram, and 1 milligram is equal to 1 by 1000 gram. Let's see how you are going to convert each other. Here is the conversion table. Similarly, like you have done in measurement of length, if you are moving from higher unit to lower unit, you have to multiply with 10 in each step. And if you are moving from lower unit to higher unit, then you have to divide with 10 in each step. Okay? So like if you are moving from kilogram to gram, you are skipping how many steps? 2. Hectogram and decagram. So you have to multiply 10, 10, 10. Continued multiplication. And how many zeros you got? 3, that is 1000. So if you want to convert a kilogram into gram, then multiply it by 1000. If you want to convert a decigram into milligram, decigram and milligram, it is also similar from higher unit to lower unit. So you are skipping one step, that is centigram. Okay, so you have to multiply 10 into 10, that is 100. So if you want to convert decigram into milligram, you have to multiply it by 100. Okay, now the next thing is from lower unit to higher unit. If you want to convert a gram into hectogram, then you know you have to divide with 10 in each step, because you are taking 2 steps simultaneously. So you have to multiply it by 100. And if you are taking 3 steps, then you have to multiply it by 1000. For example, if you want to convert gram to kilogram, then how many zeros will be there? 3. You have to divide with 1000. The next topic is measurement of capacity. Student, what does capacity means? The maximum amount that something can contain is called capacity. So the basic unit of capacity is liter. It is used to measure almost all types of liquid like oil, water, juices, etc. Okay, so liter is the basic unit. Kiloliter, hectoliter and decaliter is the higher unit. Deciliter, centiliter and milliliter is the lower unit. 1 kiloliter is equal to 1000 liter. 1 hectoliter is equal to 100 liter. 1 decaliter is equal to 10 liter. 1 deciliter is equal to 1 by 10 liter. 1 centiliter is equal to 1 by 100 liter. And 1 milliliter is equal to 1 by 1000 liter. Now this is conversion. Conversion is very important. Similarly, like you have done in length and mass, here also if you are moving from higher unit to lower unit, then you have to multiply with 10 in each step. And if you are moving from lower unit to higher unit, then you have to divide with 10 in each step. Like if you are converting a hectoliter into liter, then you have to multiply with 100. And if you are converting a centiliter into a decaliter, then you have to divide with 1000. I hope it is clear. Nothing is changed in all three units. Okay, just you have to remember the sequence. Okay, and if remember this thing that if you want to convert a higher unit to a lower unit, then you have to multiply with 10 in each step, and if you are moving from lower unit to higher unit, then divide with 10 in each step. Student, this is the learning check. Match. Okay, write L for length, M for mass, and C for capacity. A bag of tomatoes is 9.6 kilogram. What should be here? It is a length or mass or a capacity. 9.6 kilogram. Okay? A person is 2.0 meter tall. A medication contains 0.50 gram of aspirin and a bottle contains 1 liter of water. Okay? According to your understanding, write down L, M or C. Okay? Thank you, students. Practice all the questions given in your book. Try to solve the questions given in the question bag also. Solve all the questions on rough copy and practice hard.